So yes, this is what I am dealing with today. I'm not really able to do anything because some severe storms came through our area last night and took out some power lines, lots of tree damage. I have no electricity, and they say probably won't. It's been 24 hours already. Probably won't have electricity for at least 24 hours more. So today, I'm going to take you on a garden tour. But I wanted to let you look at what a good old South Dakota storm can do. You can see how the evergreens are actually leaning. Try to shoot over to the neighbor's house too, because there is another pole, if you can see in the distance, almost laying on top of their house. Hi, it's Lori from Dakota Relics. Come join me as I travel around the area, searching for treasures that I can buy and then flip for a profit. You'll never know what I find unless you follow me. Come on, let's get shopping. So I'm going to start the garden tour. This is my screened-in porch, probably one of my favorite rooms in the house. Of course, in South Dakota, you can't use it all year round, but when we get to use it, it's fantastic. A swinging chair that is like one of the favorites of the grandkids, but also kind of mine too. You see in the back there's an old Robert's milk box. I use that for storing my garden tools. And then this little bench or table my dad made long ago. I have painted it white and just have a few plants setting on it. The elephant wicker basket, I've got a plant to go in there, just hesitant yet, right? It's maybe not quite warm enough for it, so I'll hold off on that. A Chase lounge that I love. It's a great reading chair. And then I've got a couple of rockers. The wicker table or the wicker shelf in the middle I actually bought to resell, but I had one just like it except in the natural wicker, and it cost an arm and a leg to ship, so I decided to keep this one for myself. And then of course the grill, we use that all the time. Over here I have a little enamel table with 2 chairs. Just a nice little sitting place if you want to eat or have your cup of coffee in the morning. And then a friend had bought me this years ago, and I really like this too. To say that my yard is a work in progress would be an understatement. We had so much winter kill this year. We didn't have a lot of snow cover. So if you see that basket and you're wondering why there's a laundry basket, I just planted this plant today. We have herds of rabbits. And if I don't do this, they eat them down to the nub. In fact, I fight every year with rabbits. And I'll show you in a minute what I do. That's my rabbit trap right there. And I've started trapping. Most years, I'll catch about 13 to 15. I think my record was 23. I can't kill them. That's not in my being to kill an animal. So I trap them and then I go take them to the river in a nice wooded area and give them a second chance. So you'll see that my garden fence has a lot of junk that I have picked up through yard sales, flea markets, whatnot. This window here, I would like to get like a little flower box to put under it. I think that would be cute. Still working on that. A lot of my perennials died this year, or the rabbits got them. That's a constant problem here. I am not going to plant any more perennials until I catch some rabbits. But a lot of this stuff I actually picked up at my husband's parents' farm. You'll see like an old pitchfork there, some furnace grates, But I also got a lot of things at yard sales, thrift stores, antique malls. There is an elephant tile that my nephew bought me. I love elephants. And that I actually got at the Goodwill outlet bins. I think it's some type of a chicken feeder, but I'm not sure. Up there is a concrete rake. I think another chicken feeder. This is some type of a farm equipment piece. And then a lion's head. That's special because my grandson and I bought that at a garage sale when we were in Nebraska. The fence flag I bought at a flea market. I do need to replace the flag. I got to get going on that. And then this little thing I love, doesn't have anything planted in it yet. It's been a really strange spring around here. This old trike my niece bought me. And the wooden trellis I actually made. And that is a trumpet vine. It does flower really well. I just am afraid that the rabbits got to it, so it's going to be a bit slow taking off. This mailbox actually was taken from the farm when I was a little girl. So like back in the late 50s, early 60s. After my father died, I stopped into the farm place and asked if I could have that mailbox, but I had seen that it had been taken down. And he said, I gave it to one of your sisters. And of course, my sister Brenda gave it to me. I love it. O.G. Sievers, that was my dad's name. That is something that would really be hard to part with. Now this is where the rabbits really did their toll. I'm going to have to replant a lot of this, but like I said, I'm going to wait until after I catch a few. Everything is really slow coming back in South Dakota. I don't even know what, there could be a few things that will pop up yet, but we'll see. This is an old cast iron ladder, either from a piece of farm equipment or from a train. I picked this up for $20 at a garage sale, and I am going to once again attempt to plant a climbing vine on there if the rabbits don't get it. An old furnace grate that a friend gave to me from work. As you see, we have a fence around the entire backyard and also a hedge on two of the sides. This area here at one time had evergreen bushes, but they had all died out, and I really need to plant something. I tried hydrangeas last year. They all died, didn't come back up. So if you have any suggestion, it gets full sun in the afternoon, but a lot of shade in the morning. Now I'm going to just show you a picture of the yard kill. Like I said, we had hardly any snow cover this year, and this is what happens when you don't have a lot of snow cover. It gets extremely hot in South Dakota. It also gets extremely cold in South Dakota. And so if you don't have snow cover and it gets that cold, it's going to kill the grass. We need to probably reseed this entire backyard. It hopefully will be happening soon. So I hope you enjoyed my garden tour. While you're watching this, I will actually be in Wisconsin on the 100-mile yard sale. So stay tuned next weekend so you can see some highlights of that. Thanks for watching. Bye.